All right, now we'll go into a question and answer session, including some frequently asked questions that Nick will read off.
Great, thank you, Andrew. The first question is, do I need to indicate yes or no in the ATS relevant column for every location in the park's asset portfolio?
No, only ATS related assets need to be tagged as Y. All other assets can be left blank. Parks may use the park review field for internal use, but the final ATS inventory will be determined by the Ys in the ATS relevant field.
Great. The next question is, many of the systems listed are concessions run. Can you provide clarification on the need to collect information on assets supporting systems that are not identified as NPS alternative transportation systems?
Sure. So this effort is based on the National Transit Inventory as the official list of NPS alternative transportation systems. So though NPS doesn't own and operate all of these systems, the fleet or the non-NPS fleet utilize assets like roads and buildings at the park. So although NPS doesn't own the fleet, they still have an impact on the infrastructure. And so for this effort, we'll want to be inclusive and identify all the real property involved with the transit systems at the Park Service.
Thanks. The next question is, should phone and electrical systems be included in my ATS relevant locations list?
So all assets that support the ATS should be included. So a few examples might be radio systems for shuttle type systems and electric charging stations for fleet. So it's possible that you may have some phone and electric systems that would be included.
The next question is, for interpretive tour systems, should historical or cultural sites be included in my ATS relevant locations?
No, only transit assets that support the interpretive tour system should be included, not the historical or cultural sites that are interpreted as part of the tour.
Thanks. The next question is, what if NPS does not own an asset that supports the system?
So this effort is focused on NPS-owned assets. Additionally, any assets where NPS has a maintenance responsibility and the asset is tracked in FMSS should be included as well. So for asset management purposes, it's all owned property plus any property where NPS has a responsibility for the maintenance needs.
Thank you. And the final question is, what if I have an ATS supporting asset tracked as a component or asset record in FMSS?
So this review effort is at the location record level. However, you may have components or asset records that directly support the system, such as signs associated with a maintained landscape. So in that scenario, yes, you do want to identify that maintained landscape record as part of the ATS. So for any ATS supporting components or asset records, the associated location record should be included with the ATS inventory. All right, and with that, that concludes our question and answer session. Thanks everyone for viewing this webinar. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to the points of contact identified in the memo or in the instructions within the Excel workbook. Thanks and have a great day.